All right, so we're gonna get into the whole Biggie topic later, but in 1995, you're a part of something so epic, and that's the song "The Points," which had Biggie, Buckshot, Redman, Skratch, Bone Thugs, Busta Rhymes, so many people on this song, right? How did that even come about?
For me, accidentally. It was humble as it was whimsical as shit. Like, it was my first trip to California, and when the guys were getting ready to when it was time to go back, all of the guys was like, well, Buckshot had to stay. He was already scheduled to do this song. He was already contracted to do this shit. But he didn't want to stay by himself. I mean, his brother was going to stay with him. His brother was security, but his brother was security. His brother don't smoke weed, none of that. He's like, man, somebody, who else wants to stay, right? And rest in peace to his brother Thor, right? But none of these niggas wanted to stay. And I was like, in my opinion, we was having the time of our lives. Well, I know I was, right? Ridiculous. I'm enjoying myself. And niggas like, what? Don't nobody want to stay? I'll stay. And
so wait, was Ruck there with you?
Yes, he was.
But he didn't want to stay, so that's why he's not on the song.
Absolutely.
Wow.
The whole boot camp would have been on that song if they wanted to stay.
Right, because that's why I was wondering. I was like, how do you got like the majority of Bone Thugs on that, song, right? Besides Flesh, which I think he was in prison already at that time. Yeah, right. Probably. So that's probably why he's not on there. But then I was like, but it's just you and Buck. I was just like, why is like no one else on here,
Nah, these niggas just didn't want to stay in Cali. But they didn't know. Nobody knew I was going to get on the song. It was work for Buckshot. So when niggas left, car came and took them to the airport. Another car came and took us to the Nico Hotel. And when we get there, the Nico Hotel was nicer than the hotel we was in. I already know this shit was different, right? We get there, and I think Busta Rhymes is yelling at us out the window, right? Like we looking out the sunroof of the limo or whatever. Like, it's rappers and shit all over the place. We sandwich up to this one. Busta's out the window. Somebody else, like, oh, all right. Next thing I know, we in the we go to the studio to record and it's just, every rapper that I could think of, or every rapper that's on that song and probably a few more.
Right, Coolio was there too.
Mm-hmm. Coolio, Marley G, Skratch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was a Big Mike from Ghetto Boys. Wow, niggas in there. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So I'm just like, I'm basically trying to be a fly on a wall. But this is when I meet Redman. I'm walking down the hall. Redman is walking down the hall, eating a goddamn banana. And he looks at me, he goes, one round for the snitch dropping down. One time for, that's you, right? I'm like, yeah. On the inside, I fainted. You understand what I'm saying? Redman was my favorite rapper.
At least you played it cool.
This is that outside of cool as ice. Cool as ice. I'm like, yeah, that's me. He's like, yeah, it's my shit. I gave me that, gave my props or whatever. I don't remember his exact words. I just remember that intro. But at some point, for whatever reason, however it worked out, I'm sitting in the room with Buck, Redman, and Chris Lighty, just us four in this room, as I remember. It could have been somebody else in the room. I don't remember. Right? They wasn't saying nothing. But somebody said, I think it was Chris Lighty said something about we need to blah, 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 blah. But it was like, we need to blah, 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 blah. Redman said, you need to put one of them Heltah Skeltah niggas on the song. And Chris Lighty looked at, rest in peace, Chris Lighty, so it was a good one. Chris Lighty looked at me like, what is this nigga talking about? You not getting on the song, right? Like, those weren't his exact words, but that was his energy. He's like, yeah, you getting on the song, right? You wasn't getting on the song? I'm like, I guess I'm getting on the song. That's it. And you know, I got on the song. And the niggas paid me. They didn't pay me right away, but some months later, I got a check, $5,000. And Ruck got a check for $5,000. And he wasn't even on the song. Just because they used the name Heltah Skeltah, like Rock of Heltah Skeltah, paid that nigga. That nigga should have gave me $1,000.
Wait, so the studio, was it really that big that it fit everybody in there?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. And I'm assuming Entourage too.
Well, it was, I don't know. I can't remember no Entourage niggas. It might have been some Entourage niggas.
Right.
I was an Entourage nigga. I just ended up on the song, so maybe, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
There was a couple of niggas on the song that I don't know who they are. Maybe they was Entourage niggas. I don't know.
So there's two versions of that song. DJ
It's a few
Unique's
versions
version.
of it.
There's what?
I think it's a few versions of it.
Well, there's DJ Unique's version and Easy Mo B's version, right?
Oh, you talking about with different beats?
Yeah.
No,
Right.
I'm talking about different lengths. You know, like it's a version of it that I'm not on. You know what I mean? There's another.
Right. Well, that's what I was going to ask you too, though. Like, there's the music video that not everybody's in the music video.
Yeah, but I'm sure there's a music video. There's a version of the music video somewhere that everybody is in because we all shot our parts.
That's what I was going to ask you. I was like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. So they did film for everybody, but
yeah, they film for everybody. They just cut out the entourages. That's what they did.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah. I was an entourage nigga, man. Live with it. Fuck it. I got paid $5,000, and my man got $5,000 for me to be an entourage nigga. This shit, I was like, I'm in the right business. I was like, word.
What did that money mean to you at that time? That was pretty good money at the time, right? I mean,
yeah, I didn't even have a bank account. I wasn't signed. I didn't have a deal. I never seen $5,000 in my life. All of the robberies that you hear me talk about in my raps and all of that shit, none of that shit ever amounted to more than $1,500.
Wow.
Like no single robbery.
Mm-hmm.
Well, correction. Sometimes jewelry might have added up to that, but like $1,500 cash, I never saw that in the robbery coming up. So $5,000 to a nigga who ain't have a bank account and a nothing.
You only had what, 8 bars, right? It was 8 bars on the verse.
No, it was 12.
12.
It was 12. And I didn't even look. I have this defect in my hearing, right? Sometimes I can't hear beats right. Like it's certain beats that'll play and I can't hear the one. Like I don't know where, I can't hear where it is I'm supposed to start rapping. You gotta literally treat me like a kid and go 5, 6, 7, 8. And the points beat was one of those beats, right? And so I was having trouble writing to it. I was trying to stay on topic and all of that, but I can't write period because I'm hearing the beat drunk, right? But so I'm like, I go communicate my problem to Buck. I'm like, Buck, you just gotta, but so I couldn't write to the beat, but I start to notice that everybody ain't writing on this topic. Well, some niggas is just spitting bars. They not, niggas ain't, hold on, Redman verse ain't no Black Panther shit. You understand what I'm saying? Busta Rhymes verse is on topic. I don't even think Biggie verse is on topic. So I'm like, hold on. I got a little bit of leeway, right? So if I don't got a right to this topic, then I got a verse. This ain't really a problem, but all you got to do is count me in. And that's how it happened. Like, he counted me in. I started it. Shit sounded ass backwards. Like 2 times I stopped. I'm like, hold on, you sure? No, Buck, you sure this shit right? He like, Rock, I'm telling you, you on beat. Don't worry. Go. I know niggas was looking at me like, I know this nigga to rap. I know we ain't just put a nigga on the song that can't rap and shit. But by like 3rd try, I just ignored the uncomfortability and I just went straight through the verse, and that was the version.
Which version of the beat did you write to? Was it DJ Unique's or was it Easy Mo B's?
It was Easy Mo B.
Got you. Okay.
Well, again, I didn't write to any beat, so I was trying to write to that one, the Easy Mo B.